This is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
I don't understand. If you can clip that, was he live?
This is Vaush's girlfriend
Uh-huh.
doing a drawing of a girl, like lolly style.
Wait, so he has a girlfriend?
That's also into that stuff. It's a community, bro.
It's a sad community. Oh my god.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna be showing Manny here a Vaush video. More quite frankly, the Willie Mac show video. I think he'll show like he'll show like a lot of context about the Vaush situation. And I made I showed him a video with a Dark Tom, and that one kind of wasn't very fast, but I feel like this one will be, and we'll be reacting to it. Here's Manny. He's also to also let you know that he's a guy that's not online a lot, so we're gonna kind of get his reaction from it. He kind of seemed to understand what Vaush is, right? You kind of know about the horse stuff,
Right.
the lolly stuff.
Yeah.
So you kind of have a little bit of a context about
Little
what he's
idea
about,
of who
what
he
he's
is.
about,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
But you didn't
yeah.
see the whole video about who he is.
Exactly.
So we're gonna watch this and we're gonna react to it. All right, we're gonna go
Vaush
ahead.
is the third largest left-leaning political streamer. He views himself as an intellectual mastermind.
My moral principles are rock solid.
I feel like I've outpaced him intellectually.
He sexually harassed a girl and then said she doesn't even deserve basic human rights.
Poppy is
Ooh.
not worth apologizing to. She is barely worth the intrinsic human rights to which all human beings are endowed, okay? She is a disgusting human being. And that doesn't mean what I did wasn't
You
wrong.
trim this
It does
video
mean
episode,
I will
right?
never apologize to her.
Or
You got a water
outright
bottle in your
rewriting
shit, dude?
history so he can
I got a little itch in my throat. No homo.
accuse his critics of the most horrible things.
When he was doing his like apologia arc and like laughing and saying that like a woman who was a retarded child.
He thinks he's so smart that he actively tries to justify for CP, just for fun.
It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship and for
Where?
it to have positive outcomes on
Where?
the child as well.
Pedophiles,
Try
right?
to get a little
who buy
bit closer
child-
to your face.
Would you say they should not
Push it
be held responsible for doing that?
Yes, I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child pornography.
Making fun of Asmund for watching the pedo show Dragon Maid,
A dragon maid, king of pedophile animes. I'm not watching this shit.
while accidentally leaking his loud
It's kind of weird that he knows that it's shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I've seen it.
Huh. Yeah,
This
I
is an
seen it. It's
example
kind
of
of.
that I'm referring to.
and having his girlfriend
Oh,
do the exact
that's
same.
right. You
He's
see
like-
that shit?
I know what's
And
happening.
That's where he like exposes his files,
Yeah.
and right immediately he like turns off his streams.
This is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
And having his
I don't understand. If you can clip that, was he live?
This is Vaush's girlfriend
Uh huh.
doing a drawing of a girl, like lolly style.
Wait, so he has a girlfriend?
That's also into that stuff. It's a community, bro.
It's a sad community. Oh my
friend draw the
god.
exact same childish anime character with eyes rolled into the back of her head, mouth open, blushing. In his folder is a character that is 12 years old, as well as other young depictions of girls sucking horse wieners. Vaush wants to be a
Whoa.
horse, by the way.
I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to f a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, you know, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral
I'm about to make one
principles
more real
are-
quick. Wasn't a thing for like you know, women to get horses, but he wants to horse that
He
looks like a woman.
He's gonna say right now he wants to be a horse.
He wants to be a horse.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, there's girls that, I mean, that's called bestiality.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure that
Tijuana,
there's,
Tijuana.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the girlfriend that he has likes that sort of stuff,
Right.
and he's another guy that likes it. So he got the perfect match.
rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground.
Since this has all been exposed, Vaush has been posting about Midna, the childish girl from Zelda, saying she's hot, asking people in Discord if they've ever abused a minor, and then saying,
Hey, don't worry. She's 600 years old.
when someone says they were a victim. This is a journey into the deepest, darkest corners of hypocrisy, dishonesty, and degeneracy. This is Vaush.
Why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay.
Oh
Couldn't you
my
have a big
God.
dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. Like, yeah, I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick, yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it.
Who saves that sort of thing to their desktop that they also stream with? That's a huge security risk. Similar to how data brokers steal your information and sell it to spammers and scammers online.
He's gonna go into
Your
an
full
ad.
name, home address, health records, relatives.
Of course he
each
is.
request to my phone reduces your bank account without
Okay.
already deeper.
Any
This is
moment
getting
now.
video.
There you go. There you
You
go.
see, talking about CP is very important to Vaush. He does it year after year.
If the offender is consuming child porn without paying for it, if you're not paying for child porn, if you're just getting it, there is no moral or legal argument against that. That doesn't also like rope in you guys for the things that you have purchased. I would never make the argument that somebody who doesn't pay for child porn consumes in any way has committed an immoral act.
I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child pornography or purchase blood diamonds. We've all jerked at the lolly at some point or another. We have at some point in our lives been going.
What is this camera angle though?
I don't know. It's just like a
He's
really...
like, you want to see my horse tail?
I don't want to be a horse that bad. No, what's crazy is that like he really wants to like justify something like this. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like he's trying to find a crowd.
he's trying to find his cult.
That's so bad. No, and there's people out there like that. Jesus.
Crazy on some hentai site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back and look over our history chat, and we go like, oh jeez.
See what he said it though? You heard what he said?
Nut, we go back to the site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh jeez. Oh boy. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
He's debated Mr. Girl, who was banned for being openly attracted to 11-year-olds.
When I remember your review of Cuties, and my problem with Cuties is making those kids do the type of entertainment. I think it's wrong, whether it's legally read. I'm not the free
I think
speech.
it's wrong too.
Yeah,
I think I said that in the review.
Why did you say the girls were attractive? And maybe I misunderstood. Okay.
No, because they were. But listen.
During the debate, Vaush said that the most popular strip club for men in America would probably be 14 to 17 years old.
In one strip club, the strippers are 25, 24, 23, 22, all the way down to infants. Which club is the most popular? Let's say men, straight men are going, and they're women.
Culturally, I don't think that we've done anything to appropriately discourage that kind of predatory behavior towards girls.
Huh?
So my guess is that it would be somewhere between 14 to 17.
He got away with this for years because Vaush would always say it was out of context.
I think he's trying to say that the guy asked him if there was strip clubs in America, which age range would be the most popular, and he said maybe around 15 to 16 or something like that, which I guess like he's trying to make it sound like his explanation was like because people like in porn like teen, right? So it's like that'll probably be the most popular, but it's also like he's kind of giving himself away, saying that's. But it's like it was a hypothetical. The guy that asked him that question was hypothetically asking him that, so I can't really blame him that. Like it was just like a guess.
Nah, but you can though. Nah.
Yeah,
nah,
but
I
guess you could just like he could just say like like maybe people do like him young, but they probably wouldn't think that they're that young. But like I don't know like that was his like
his like little theory on a situation like that, but like, you know, for him to like be like, oh yeah, you know, it's normal that like, you know, just
it's not normal. It's just like if nobody had a problem with age, is that usually that's what people would lean on.
Nah, I think that's what he's
But the
leaning on.
conversation would
Yeah,
resurface when
that's what
Vaush
people
would leak
think.
his Lolly folder. Lolly is anime that focuses on younger or young-looking girl characters that act sexually suggestive or erotic. Vaush has been very harsh towards people who consume Lolly, saying that they're probably hiding something.
I've had a bunch of links thrown at me by people who are, again, very sussy, trying to argue there's not actually a relationship between instances of child predation and access to like lolicon or whatever.
Well, I would assume there is a correlation between people who really want to believe that and people who are pedophiles. So
yeah, I'd be willing to bet that the widespread consumption of hentai, lolicon, whatever, you know. I still think that it normalizes quite negative things, you know.
We have at some point in our lives been going crazy on some hentai site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh,
His audio.
oh boy.
That's what he
Some
sounds
of
like
these
when he
girls
nuts,
look
huh?
pretty young. Okay, I don't give a right.
Crazy to think he wasn't joking here.
If you're into lolicon, like, people always say this. People always say, bro, it's just drawings. Okay, drawings of what, right? Civil War, okay, states' rights over what, you know? Why are you into that? What elements of that are you into, you know? And I think there's no way to answer those questions without at least being somewhat introspective about the underlying issues.
It made people wonder if he
stop
was
you right there.
projecting. So
You know what other people draw out kind of craziness like this? Serial killers.
No. I think that's different. I think it would be more like you could have drawings or hentai. Like I think the next thing that's most popular is like getting by octopus, right? Like tentacles,
yeah,
like tentacle is like then you'll be like, I think you'll probably say, Manny, like, you know what? That doesn't sound bad, right? Compared to like lolly,
Yeah.
like, you know what? I wouldn't think of you as being that weird compared to the lolly, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can hang with the tentacle shit,
Yeah.
but the lolly shit, and even the horse stuff, right? Like the horse stuff is fine, but the lolly stuff, that's too.
Well,
That's,
it's because like the thing about that stuff is just like these people know that the characters are way underage.
and then they're trying to like excuse it. Yeah, that's the problem.
It's not right.
suddenly screaming out of context was no longer a good excuse. And Ethan would destroy that narrative.
Why is the possession of child pornography immoral? Because it hurts people to make child pornography, yeah? Because you have to hurt children to make it. That's why it's immoral. It's not magically immoral. It's immoral because of the harm that is caused by it. So, do we not possess other things that
You sound like
hurt
someone who's
people
trying to
in their
rationalize
production?
child abuse.
Justify.
The argument that I was making essentially is that people are inconsistent in their moral outrage at commodities which hurt people when they're produced.
Okay.
So people will laugh off cocoa butter or chocolate or or cobalt or other products.
He's trying to have like the blood diamond conversation. He's like, yeah, people suffered because of this, but did they really? But like, I think for the drawn thing, like nobody really suffered from it, right? Like there was no actual children.
Right.
But the thing about having it drawn is more on the person that sees it.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the psychological thing in that person's mind where it's bad. Like you shouldn't be seeing that type of stuff. Like that's
Yeah,
bad.
Exactly. Like deep down, this is not something like even for someone like who watches porn, it's like it's not.
It's like is this like therapy for like PDF files, right? Like is this kind of a way for them to like escape from them actually committing a crime on actual children?
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing, like that's the scary part of this.
Well, yeah, because like it shouldn't even be a debate. Like, oh yeah,
It's not even a debate. It's this guy's making it. He's trying to rationalize.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, anybody who thought, like, oh yeah, I'm not I just like watching like.
I
you
just
know,
like seeing children. They're not children, like
exactly,
drawn.
like doing weird.
It's like the
shit,
Teen
like-
Titans, right? Like they're not actually children, or they're not teens.
Yeah.
You know.
But they put it out there and they watch it and
They-
shit
they
like that.
watch
Like,
it.
dude, like, come on, dude. Like, you know, just like.
That we tend to get through a really, really unethical system, but then they're really, really quick to denounce child porn.
This man says you eat chocolate and you dare to care about child pornography. That's what his point is, right? Those things can be produced ethically. Child pornography cannot.
Yeah, the huge difference is one product is a phone where the abuse is taking place somewhere in the raw materials phase. The other one is grown men getting off to pictures of abuse. If you take out the abuse when manufacturing a phone, the end product is still a phone. Whereas with CP, the abuse is the product. It sounds like an argument only.
So, like, that's obvious, right? Like, there's a difference in making a computer, right? Like, you can say that, oh, yeah, like, there were people that didn't get paid well, right? Or some kid in Bangladesh made the plastic, right?
Right.
But at least, it's sad to say, though, but at least the kid's not getting R-worded.
Yeah.
Or it's like he's not getting S8, which says, right? Like, it's not, you don't see, like, you're not hearing that. Like, oh, yeah, like, working, I think it'll be like, okay, he's getting worked, right? Like, child labor is bad. But the worst thing you can hear is if the child is getting
like
R-worded, abused.
Abused of any sort, you know?
yeah.
Just like, but if it's not like that, then it's not
He's
that
still
big of a
getting
deal.
abused, but not sexually.
Like crazy.
Sexually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, man, there's no way to justify, you know?
It's so bad, but even still with the badness, you don't want a child to be essayed.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the main point.
Exactly.
A pedo would make. Vaush has been making this argument for years. His audience loves it.
I stand by that, and I'll continue to stand by that until I hear good.
But you believe that some consumerism is more ethical than others, right? Not all consumerism is equal, right? It's not all equally unmoral, right?
I would argue that in the sense as to its outcomes, yes, obviously there are some forms of consumption that are less ethical than others. But in terms of what it means for an individual's like ethical state, I would not argue there's a difference. I would not argue that there is anything wrong. And I see somebody disbelief in super chats. I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child pornography or purchase blood diamonds, because I don't see a major difference between that and, again, buying a computer with silicon that was mined up by literal child slaves.
This is the supposed context everyone thinks is missing.
People don't know where the.
This is way off whack, dude. Like, the guy has a whole different, like, you know, just like.
Yeah.
It's a whole different story riding along to what he's saying. And it's just, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't possibly ever back up somebody like that. Like that
having this take is weird.
Yeah, just like defending the take instead of saying I'm sorry. Like, you know, like.
No, I think he did say that he was trying to be edgy.
Yeah.
And trying to be provocative. But also when you do that shit, bro, like, and somebody asks you like, why'd you say that shit? Say it.
You're gonna have an answer.
You have to have an answer. You have to have an answer.
You have to have an answer for everything that you say, especially when you're a big YouTube persona like that.
You
guy,
get 100K views.
Yeah, exactly. How many viewers does that guy have? Like
you know, 500.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think.
Like, you know, you have a lot to explain to, like, how do you say, like 500K plus people. That you just said some really weird shit, like, you know, like
some people that maybe don't even know like the context, like you might be joking about it.
Yeah.
People just go in that are new. They're like, "What the hell did he just say?" Like,
yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
You wouldn't know how to defend something like that.
No,
like,
you
ever,
can't.
ever. And you don't have to ever.
No, he can't. Like, I mean. He'll try, but...
but I know for a fact that there's people out there who are just like him, trying to, like, defend
Justify it.
Yeah, because they're just like him.
He's just trying to get people to like the shit that he does.
Yeah,
or find people that that like the stuff that he likes to.
Yeah, no, hell no.
See.
There's no interpretation. There's nothing you can do to like justify any of that.
Diamonds come from. People don't know where the cobalt come from. People don't know where the chocolate comes from in most cases.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, there is ethical versions you can buy, but like
the average person
CP
is not gonna know.
Is suffering and exploitation. That's what it is. That's what you're buying.
And Vaush still has a phone, a computer. He drinks coffee. If it's all the same to him, does that mean he has actual CP somewhere next to his tax folder?
Pedophiles, right, who buy child pornography?
I hope not.
He had his taxes in the same folder as his porn.
Oh no! See, that's weird. That's how you know he's trying to hide shit. Like just like what? Really?
Like something's even. Something even more crazier is probably in those tax files.
Makes you want to like go in there and look real quick, but like you don't want to be like.
But also like having GIFs, like XXX GIFs.
It's already,
what the heck is that?
Weird to say stuff like that. Like, why do you want this stuff in your memory? Like, why do you want? There is not gonna be a time where you're just, oh, I can use this later. Like, no.
It's nostalgia. Nostalgia. That's what it is.
Would you say they should not be held responsible for doing that?
Yes.
Really? Even though they're directly supporting child rape?
Yeah, I think it's hypocritical. If I bought my computer and the silicon in it was farmed in Africa by slaves, if I can do that and that's legal and no one's going to call me out in my shit, then yeah, I have to be consistent in that respect.
So we own CP. Cool. Boy, you really showed us with that superior moral consistency. Vaush's response to all of this was to say it's all out of context.
For those of you who don't know, Ethan Klein and his friends over in the H3 pod dedicated about 2 hours of the podcast to doing like the platonic ideal of a bad faith Vaush is a takedown.
Okay, I should stop that here because I was all in watching it. I was watching it since the get-go, and I wanted to hear his response.
Right.
And his response, like, he didn't even freaking see the video. He claims he never even saw H3's video on him. So how the hell does he even know what they even talked about? And then, like, the only thing he even responds to is, like, people telling him what H3 said about him.
Right.
So there were some people in his chat saying some weird shit that didn't even happen. And they're saying that they were not giving him the context. And I feel like either Vaush did watch it or he's playing dumb.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this is the only thing that fucking annoys me is that when all these top streamers get called out and then there's videos made about them, they can't watch it.
Yeah.
There's such that way. Like, you make videos about other people so many times, like every day, every week, but then somebody makes a video about you and you can't listen to people's criticism. That says a lot about you as somebody that, like Vaush, who talks about politics, and you can't listen to somebody hurting your feelings or hearing the edgy shit you said. It's very weird. Yeah. Like you can't face the music.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's so bad.
It really does say a lot about you.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't hear it, you know?
You can take it, you can dish it out, but you can't take it.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Including like everything, like 5 years ago, like stuff that's been addressed so long that I mean, I didn't see it. I saw people in my Discord talk about it. I didn't want to watch it myself, partly because
you didn't even watch it.
It would just make me upset.
Yes, you heard that right. Vaush is making the argument Ethan took him out of context, but he didn't even watch the stream.
Why is it a recurring thing that you get accused of? Well, for the most part, I think it's just because people hate me. I got the impression I got a really bad rap.
People hate me. Maybe it's because people saw you liking fucking trying to fuck or be a horse.
Yeah,
exactly. You're
like,
fucking weirdo already.
Yeah, it's just like it's sad to see him pretend like he doesn't know what anybody's
talking about. Why do people not like me?
Oh my god, hell no.
And I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've said looks pretty bad without context, but the frustration is that I am
Without
very
context.
presently defending
Without
all
He
of
says
it, adding
everything.
context or, you know.
Fool, he hasn't even seen the freaking video to even know if it was without context.
Yeah.
He's just saying shit without even never even watched the freaking video.
Correcting deliberate dishonesty.
What do Sneeko, Fresh, and Fit, Hassan, and Vaush all have in common? When facing legitimate criticism, they will never engage with specific points. They'll just always vaguely say that you're lying, hoping their audience blindly believes them.
This is
for
one of
real.
those situations where you have to appreciate the fact that I must be pretty great for people to have to lie that much and that aggressively to try to take me down.
Making up lies to discredit Ethan.
I think at some point he...
Hey, maybe some people don't like people that like seeing drawn CP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands the gravity of the situation.
No, he understands it. He's just trying to downplay it.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
he's,
downplayed.
He's being very dishonest. I feel like.
Yeah. He's pretending.
He's pretending. He's a pretender.
Yeah.
He was like, as if I would ever be friends with this, which is really disingenuous because the last time we talked on Twitter DMs, he was really friendly to me. Ethan said that I had like a folder full of CP or something. What the
Where did Ethan say this? I don't remember him saying that. I can't find it in the transcripts, but I guess he did because Vaush said so. Vaush's defense for the lolly in
Never
his
even
folder
seen it.
is absurd.
I was going to open up an image with right-click, open a new window, but instead I did right-click, save as, and it opened a folder called To Be Sorted. The To Be Sorted folder, which is where I put images that have yet to be...
First of all, I'm not even a streamer, but as somebody that makes videos, I do not have a To Be Sorted photo file. Like, I have maybe he gets people to edit his video, but for me, I have to like put them somewhere to know where they are. Like, I don't know why he would do that. It just doesn't seem like like a smart thing to do
At all.
Sorted, and in case the name didn't indicate that, was the place that it went to because the file type of the image, which was like, I don't know, JPEG or something. I don't know.
He's making this sound so complicated when all people want to know is why you have a folder full of lolly.
The last image that I saved to the To Be Sorted folder was an image of Marcel from Dungeon Meshi being roasted by Gordon Ramsay while cooking a mandrake.
To be clear, it's all porn, with 3 more folders that contain more porn.
Hold on.
Oh, it says it
Let me
right
show
then
you
and
the
there.
architect of my pain. There we go.
He's like trying to downplay the pics that he has. He's like, this is not a bad one. This is a funny picture.
It's a good anime, guys, and a good manga. Anyway, I saved that there.
This picture isn't even one of the leaked images. He's lying entirely. What I saw was little anime children getting plowed by giant horses. He thinks he's defending himself, but he's not.
Non-pornographic canon images of Rauru from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is funny because there are far more pornographic images of Rauru in there than there are non-pornographic images. But honestly, Rauru just looks so good that even non-pornographic images feel pornographic to me. Yeah, an innately pornographic character design.
It's a goat. Eventually, Vaush's chat would pressure him into addressing the lolly.
Of the images that showed, 2 of them were from the same artist. 2 of them...
Look, bro, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. And then freaking Willy Max said it's a goat. I don't know what the hell this dude's jerking off to, but it seems kind of weird.
Oh, it already seems fucking weird.
It sounds like he likes a lot of animals.
Those from that artist turned out to be a lolicon. One of the 2 images...
He's making it sound like there's only 2 pieces of lolly. No, there's tons. There's only 2 from that artist.
I can't show to defend myself, nor would I encourage you to go look it up because this is a lolicon artist, so I don't, like, want to direct you to that, you know? But one of the 2 images from this lolicon artist, okay? To be clear, one of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall.
It's a sexualized version of this VTuber's avatar, made by a famous lolly artist who Vaush has declared not lolly because of her height. The other pictures in Vaush's folder are...
He said 6 heads tall.
The fuck
She
does that
can't-
even mean?
She can't be young because she's 6 heads tall. I don't know what that means.
Are also way creepier.
The other one is like a threesome with 2 chicks and a guy. And in retrospect, looking
I
at
think
knowing
also
now that artist
oh,
is a
shit.
lolicon, yeah, I can.
I think also Vaush is like bi. I think he's like bisexual.
Is he?
I think he is.
See it?
I mean, he likes. I mean, more specifically, horse. But I mean, I don't know. Does that make you bi?
I don't know, man. If it's cartoons, does it make you bi? I don't know. This guy has a weird
No,
portfolio.
it's like he could be bi if he likes Asian boys, like drawn Asian boys.
Yeah.
Then that could make him bi. But when it's horses, it's like, does that make you bi?
Yeah.
That's like a, what do they call it? Like a animal sexual. I don't know, man. I don't.
Oh, that's how you know it's real bad.
When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
What the hell?
Goblins,
He's
huh?
watching goblins.
He's watching goblins, huh? That's
Well,
wild.
I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a model pic of the goblin.
Just a goblin.
Fuck. He says that like his community can relate. It also doesn't explain the 20 worst photos on his hard drive.
It was intended to be a lolly drawing. So like that's how it is, right? It's a drawing, you get it without context. I know that when I saved them because both the drawings have like a meaty dick in it and I'm a huge size queen.
Ah, see, he didn't save it because of the little girls. He saved it because of the massive cock on their face.
Oh,
Vaush is innocent.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's all bad.
I was really confused about the amount of horses in Vaush's folder. They're all plowing little girls, but I didn't realize it was because Vaush wanted to be the horse.
I want to f a woman as a horse.
So you want to be the horse banging the little girl. We should have known there was something weird going on when Vaush replaced the Sistine Chapel painting with himself and a horse for his Twitter banner. He has loads of messages over the years about horse cock.
People, you know, and this is one of those like it's
That's very self-evident now.
Put himself in that position real quick, huh? Oh my god, dude.
I want to be a horse.
This guy is. Oh my god, this.
I want to
fucking
have
guy.
the horse.
Oh no, it's all bad. Oh no.
one of those like, you know, everyone shirks now, but if a human had a horse penis, you know, just somehow, whatever, people would be lining up.
Homie's
to
relaxed
them.
too
So
when
I
he's
feel
talking.
like it would actually kind of fucking rock, you know, because maybe only 1%
He like
of people
this.
will take you, but those people,
You know,
will
casual
live to
casual
take you.
conversation.
They'll travel across the world. They'll
He's
buy
thinking
you
about
chicks,
it.
will buy you dinner. They'll can sit on your side of the booth so they can have their hand on your fucking 12-inch flaccid dick.
Now, a grown man fantasizing
Oh
about
my
wanting to be a horse is
god,
sad,
dude!
but
What's
even
up
sadder
with
is
this
his
guy?
defense against
What the
Ethan.
hell?
Never
Oh my
tried,
god, what's up
acting
with
like
this
they were
guy?
longtime friends.
Let this be a sterling example of how right I was to be incredibly disposed against reaching out to people or making friends or engaging with others, because damn, dude, like of all of the people who I thought I was solid with, Ethan Klein was pretty far up there. This is out of the blue for me. So maybe it's an autism thing. Maybe I can't read the signs. I don't know. You make a friend, but it turns out there's almost always more clout to be found than performatively tearing you down.
Maybe
Yeah, we
Ethan
know.
should look into how much Vaush took his side in the whole Hassan thing. I don't give a f about that.
Who cares?
Dude, what? And even if like that's true, let's say I'm grateful that he defended me against Hassan, then I'm like, yo, just because this guy is a kind of like
All right.
defending child pornography, he was nice to me that one time, so I'm gonna let it slide.
He said it's very disheartening. I thought I had something of a friend in Ethan. That's a new message.
He's like, we only talked once.
Friends with a guy like
Vaush's
that.
other argument for why Ethan shouldn't criticize
No,
him is that
the
it's
thing
an
is that he and Vaush only like they talked like once, like through like a chat,
Right.
and he's like, I thought we were, and Vaush was like, I thought we were cool, and Ethan was like, bro, we just
You just met.
DM'd each other saying like, oh, you're, you know, like cool job,
Mm-hmm.
like cool job with that video.
election year.
The main thing I'm concerned with is frankly, there's just a lot of people in Ethan's audience who I think have the wrong idea about me, and I think that some of them might be.
What do you think that idea might be?
Probably that you like kid porn
and horses
and shit. Oh no!
You want to be a horse?
No, it's just like
you want to be a centaur?
You can't cover shit up like that, dude.
Vaush
like,
the centaur.
When you put it out there like that, like no,
you
dude.
can't.
Yeah, that's all bad, dude. Dude, bury yourself in a situation like that, dude. Then you got everything that you deserve coming to you, man.
Let's see, talk again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
check.
Let's go back.
Be pulled over, you know, not all. The
They're
well's
pretty
been
far
pretty
away. I
close,
wanted to see.
some of
No,
them.
yeah.
And I think it's important to do that, not only because it's beneficial to me from an obvious career perspective, no denying that, but also because it's an election year, you know, all hands on deck. It is going to get bad.
Yeah, Joe Biden's going to lose the.
What does that have to do with it?
Well,
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
well, I could be a good contribution towards Joe Biden's reelection, bro. After this, nobody wants to listen to you,
dude. Nobody's gonna listen to that. Hell no.
Election this year because of Vaush's porn folder. That's why we can't talk about it. H3 would do another live stream addressing every criticism from Vaush and bring them mounting receipts to back him up. You'd think Vaush would at the least admit that his CP argument was stupid, but no, he can't admit he's wrong about anything. Vaush's response was to say that Ethan's lying, but never showed how he lied.
Caught bits of the stream today, and blood was waffling. You know, this is one of those situations where you have to appreciate the fact that I must be pretty great for people to have to lie that much and that aggressively to try to take me down, you know?
What kind of narcissistic
I
shit
must
is
be
that?
pretty cool, actually.
Say that again,
What kind of narcissistic shit is that?
bro.
It's like psychotic. It's borderline
He's
like
he's a debate bro. They never will say that they're wrong.
oh no. No, man. He's gonna come out as crazy.
Not everyone will agree, of course, but that's why you have to take some time. The whole point of a character assassination is to construct an environment in which any accusations can't really be defended against, right? It wouldn't be much of a character assassination if you could undo it by saying the truth after, right? If that was the case, why would anyone do a character assassination if it could be undone so quickly?
It should be that easy.
Vaush, he was threatening to post the DMs from you two. He did post those DMs. They made him look bad.
No, they do not. The DMs are Ethan asking Vaush if he wants to come on. After Vaush asked to come on, Vaush crying to Ethan about not reaching out first. Then Vaush inviting Ethan on his stream. Ethan accepts it. And then Vaush takes back his invitation to debate. He would post on Discord that he's backing out of the debate because Ethan's acting in bad faith. If Ethan's acting in bad faith, then show how he's doing it. I've done it to many people over the years. He doesn't because Ethan's coming from a sound place. Vaush screaming bad faith is just him begging his audience to dismiss Ethan. Vaush's final defense was to claim that Ethan's making...
Okay, look, Willy Mack also wanted to get a debate about Hassan because he made a video about Hassan. And Hassan was, I guess, look, he said he never watched his video, but I think he did.
Mm-hmm.
So he invited him on, right? And he was like, all right, like, let's talk about the video I made about you. He's like, just tell me about it. Hassan is what he said. Like, just tell me about the video that you made. He's like, well, you haven't seen it? He's like, no, I don't watch negative things about me. Just talk about it. He's like, well, then how can I explain it to you without you watching it?
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, you can, like, Hassan is another guy, like, that will talk shit about other people. People make videos about people and he'll react to it like how we're doing right now.
Right.
But once a video is made about him, he's not gonna engage. He's not gonna watch it. I think he did watch it, right? But it's a lot of critical shit where he can't defend.
Yeah.
So he'll say he didn't watch it.
Exactly.
Just to, just give himself a kind of a defensive way out.
Yeah.
And I feel that's a chicken move.
Yeah, that
honestly,
is
man.
very fucking cowardly. Like, if you
Yeah.
don't want to address the things that you've been talking
Why
about.
you even invite him?
Exactly. You know? But
Yeah.
why did he even come down to the show? Like, if he's not gonna fucking be honest. Like,
Yeah.
just
like even watch the video. Like, you're hearing shit about it, and you're hearing hearsay. Like, you're on live. Like how Hassan is all the time. He's live on stream. Let's just watch the video and see where the criticism is coming from, or
Yeah.
what is he criticizing me about, but he can't do it.
Yeah.
Because maybe it is credible. Maybe it is. And he doesn't want to face that music.
Yeah. He just doesn't want
like
to hear
Vaush.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Just like
He
Vaush.
just wants to find a way around.
He's like, how can you defend all these things, Vaush, that you have said, and then what you're going to say? I was just being edgy. Right? Okay, say that then. Like, I think anybody would take that instead of you just kind of like chicken out
Yeah.
of the interview.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Just say something.
Just say something.
Huh.
Nazi arguments.
All I know is that it's either complete nonsense or fully encapsulated by stuff that we've been debunking for literal years in this channel. There's functionally no difference, at least not, morally or experientially, between this and any other time Nazis have gotten rowdy about me. It's just people in chat, I think, are acting differently because some of you guys like or liked Ethan. Which is fine, and I understand that. That being said, you can't harsh my vibe, guys. You know, it burns a lot of calories sitting here being right all the time.
This guy wants to fuck his lizard, and one of the geckos will run down and jump off my dick. Like they're giving me a full body hand job. I put a gecko on my dick for a picture once, and it licked it. And then in the same conversation he says, yeah, consent is irrelevant for animals. Even pets get no say in being locked up, taken away, fixed, or euthanized. I don't think bestiality should be a crime. He's raping his pets. The droopiness of his cat's butthole has me worried. The Nazis are winning this one, dude. A broken clock is right twice a day. His chat would beg him to engage. Vaush says no.
Vaush, this shit just annoys me because it could be literally disproven by taking 10 minutes out of your day to... Yes, that's what lies are. This isn't a product of poor research. It's just, it's lying. I think me and chat just really want this to be something that could be resolved if someone just sat Ethan down and showed the facts. No.
Wow, for something that's so easy to do, he sure won't do it. He then starts timing people out for talking about it.
You know, you all need to get it out of your system now.
Disbelief.
Because I will be muting you people for continuing to drama
Disbelief.
farm in
I'm sitting
chat
here in
when we're
disbelief.
playing Valheim. This one is a bigger... All right. Okay, you're right. No amount of speeches will dispel you guys from wanting to whine. Mutes it is. Benjamin, if you do that again, you too.
The title of the stream is Post H3 Podcast After Party, but he won't engage with a single point. It's the title of your show. But even weirder are the people defending him.
Oh my god.
You've always been in my life.
The three prominent creators defending Vaush are Keffels, Tipster, and Jalen. They called
Oh
Ethan
my
bad
God,
fit and
of
accused him of taking
course.
things
Look
out
at
of
them.
context. When asked what context is missing, they would pearl clutch about irrelevant topics.
How often are you being accused of being a people that you need a nickname for it? If the jacket fits, you must not acquit. Ethan, I don't know if you realize how optically bad what you just said looks. This looks f***ing terrible, Ethan. You are talking to a community of people.
Oh my
the
god.
LGBTQ community, which are very regularly accused of being pedophiles and groomers constantly.
So what's been happening?
No, it's over here. Like they're talking about these people that actually stand behind this man and trying to like shame Ethan for what he did. But like honestly, I don't think.
Recently, as of recently, they've taken a step back.
What do you mean? Like they stopped bullying him so much?
No, they stopped.
Addressing.
They stopped supporting him. Like Tipster, Keffels, they stopped supporting him. They're like, yeah, this is weird. They were at first, they were like, yeah, he was our friend, but then he did like the context video, and they're like, yeah, this is hard.
Yeah, this is just really hard to like try and justify, and everybody sees these people trying to justify it, and it's so sad. Like like I wouldn't want to be like roped up with these kind of
and
people.
This guy Tipster has already been he's already tried to defend it. He tried to defend somebody with Lolly before, and it didn't wind up being so good. So.
No, it's not. You're not supposed to fucking. Oh my god, man! These people
constantly being accused of these things, and you're going to ask them the question: how often are you being accused of being a that you need a nickname for it.
This guy got in trouble for lolly. Can you tell?
It's a very contentious
tell.
topic, to say the least. And I think the thing that I hate the most about this topic is it's almost 1 year to the day that I had a fight with the YouTube commentary people revolving around a similar topic.
I literally
I
have
do.
Ethan's phone number. He gave it to me. I'll try to call him later. Do not f***ing call me. I don't remember giving.
Got it.
You my phone number. I don't remember talking to you on the phone, but do not f***ing call me, please.
Do you want to know the context of that?
What's the context?
It was back when Twitter circles was still a thing. And I was suicidal. It was before I went to rehab. And he saw a Twitter circle where I was talking about how I wanted to just fucking end it. And he reached out and gave me his phone number. That's what the context was.
Damn.
Piece of shit. It's like really f***ed up with the context that I have his phone number because I was planning to kill myself. And now it's just like a big joke laughing at me.
Crazy. So again, what did Ethan take out of context in relation to Vaush? They don't have anything, so they start taking Ethan out of context.
He says, I watch Lolly, and people who watch Lolly want to f kids. Therefore, I want to f kids. Like, it's like a clean equation. I will happily dab up with the Nazis. You gotta get a life.
Think about horse
Tacoma's weeping right now, bro.
Wow, joking?
Bringing up the horse DMs from
No, he was saying that's the context. Like, what Keffels is doing is putting Ethan out of context for real. Is like,
Yeah.
he was saying that the only way, no, like, I only, like, yeah, sure, people that don't like Keffels or Vaush, they're labeled as neo-Nazis or whatever.
That's what they
And
say?
so like, well, like, that's the only thing that we can agree with is like not supporting lolly or like people that like getting fucked by horses.
Yeah.
Right? And all that, like him just saying like, you know, horse this and horse that was just like kind of just trying to put himself in Vaush's shoes.
Yeah.
Right? Like and kind of acting like him, like impersonating him.
Right.
And then Keffels made it seem like Ethan was making it sound like it was cool or something, which is like just stupid.
It's
Like,
just
if you already seen the freaking, which a lot of people have, it's like people be like, you're just like trying to just be very like shitty.
Yeah, just justify it.
No, not justify, but just trying to make Ethan look bad. Which he never said that. Like, he never said that was good. He was making fun of Vaush.
Yeah.
2018. Really? You want to play that game?
Okay, that's... If you didn't know that's
Nazis.
Keffels.
You gotta get a life.
Think about horse.
How did I know
weeping
that's what
right now,
Keffels would look
bro.
like?
Wow, you're bringing up the horse DMs from 2018. Really?
Well, Keffels is a transgendered person.
No, that's fine. Do your thing, you know.
Well, now
but,
now she does not look like that. She looks very well transitioned.
Yeah, do
but
your
she's
thing.
having a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Like problems.
Yeah. No,
Really?
just
You
like
wanna
do
play
your
that
thing,
game?
dude. But
Alright.
don't be
I don't think
weird.
Felix is a racist person. He really kind of just was really comfortable using
You
that
can
word.
play that game.
Board. It's a wonderful.
Wow, Ethan, what the fuck? Dude, you should get a life. Why are you saying the N-word and the F slur? That's not okay. You're not black. You're not gay. Wow, you homophobic racist? Dude, what's wrong with you? That's so fucked up. You two can play that game.
Jalen, Vaush is doing this stuff today. It's still on his computer. Jalen has loads of tweets saying Lolly is bad, but not when Vaush does it for some reason. And I'm still waiting. What was taken out of context by Ethan? Nobody has an example. It also just doesn't look good that these people have tons of skeletons in their closet. Jalen is friends with someone who has inappropriately messaged minors.
But did the Natty Forceps individual ask the child for nudes on Snapchat?
Whoa.
Even if you say joke, whatever, did that happen?
Yes.
Tipsters like Lolly in the past, and Keffels ran a Catboy Ranch Discord that had alleged grooming in it. She admitted she was in the Discord and ran a Twitter account of the same name. I'm not saying these people are guilty of anything, but I am saying it's a shame this is Vaush's defense team. Not to mention the hypocrisy of them calling Kima Pedo in 2022 over and over again for dating someone who is of age is palpable.
I love hentai. It helps me control my rape tendencies.
Oh my god.
Vaush is a deep dark rabbit hole. His career started with him harassing a girl over Discord. Destiny had to kick him out of his community for it.
Poppy is not worth apologizing to. She is barely worth the intrinsic human rights to which all human beings are endowed, okay? She is a disgusting human being. And that doesn't mean what I did wasn't wrong. It does mean I will never apologize to her. But I would love to have her on stream sometime, because she is a nervous, anxious, neurotic liar, and it would be really, really easy to reduce her to a sobbing mess publicly. Would this make me look better in the public eye? No, it would make me look worse. But it would be very satisfying.
He has taken Destiny out of context, actually out of context, and then pushed false allegations.
When he was doing his, like, Apologia arc and, like, laughing and saying that, like, a woman who was raped was a retarded child.
What he's crying about now, he actually did in his past. There is so much more to talk about, but that will have to be for another video. Subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out Aura in the description. Shout out to the homies.
Oh my god, Willy Mac, thank you for all the information.
Yeah.
Willy Mac. Shout out to Willy Mac and the Willy Mac show. Oh my god. That is wild. I did not know anything about this person until you showed him to me, Hector. Yeah. And that goes to show, honestly, like Hector said, I am not on the internet enough to know who these people are. But from what I've seen, I don't think I want to be any part of these people ever in my life.
You just gotta. I think for me, I didn't even know that, like, that Vaush deep lore stuff. And when it came out, I'm like, damn, bro, that's fucking weird. And then he tries to justify it or try to make a context video out of it. It just doesn't.
It just doesn't make the situation better.
It doesn't sound better.
It doesn't sound better. Trying to explain yourself why you're into this stuff. Like, you know, like, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like people make the smartest choices these days. You know, he could have done a better job at hiding that, you know? I don't condone any of it, but, like, dude, come on, dude. Like,
there's some people that say that he did it on purpose so he can do this.
They reach out
so he can get the views and be controversial.
Nah, he wants to be edgy, but that's not edgy. That's just weird. That's just weird. And I wish him the best, honestly.
What the fuck? Why do you mean wish him the best?
No, just like in a sense where, like, you know, just like good luck to you.
That's like Donald Trump saying, "I wish you the best, just Lane Maxwell."
No. I don't mean it like in a sense like, you know, like go ahead and make something to yourself. Exactly. Like I'm more of a good luck to you and everything that you said. Everybody's gonna remember it forever because it's on the internet.
This is no way.
Yeah.
His credibility is like tarnished.
Yeah.
To the max.
Yeah, you can't defend that. And if you're like those people on the internet defending this poor bastard, good luck to you as well. Because you guys are a little out of whack. Or, you know, to be safe, you guys are completely out of whack and probably should see somebody and talk to somebody about this shit.
It's like you apologizing for Kanye West.
Oh, no. I can't even do that. I can't even do that.
It's not even like Kanye West, though. Like, at least Kanye West not like a horse.
Yeah.
Or like, not even a horse, like seeing drawings of CP.
Yeah. Because like, there's no excuse for anything like that.
Like him like objectifying his wife is pretty bad, but
it doesn't get any worse. You know,
this is pretty bad.
Yeah, like, you know, that child stuff.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's
pretty
a grown
sick.
woman, and she says that she's cool, but this could open. This is opening up the floodgates.
It's a stepping stone to something crazier.
To something even crazier.
Yeah, like for somebody to try and justify stuff like that.
Like drawings like that. Like the
no.
horses thing, I'll be fine with it. But once he has the horses and the lolly together,
that's
gross, bro. All right, so we're gonna end this here, guys. Any last words, Manny?
Oh man, just don't be like that guy.
All right, don't be Vaush.
Yeah, don't be Vaush. Don't be that guy. Don't be anybody like that. Stay away from all that stuff, man. Lolly, whatever the hell. Stay away from it, please.
All right, guys.
Yeah, let's do
so
it.
we'll see you guys for another one. Like and subscribe. And that's it, guys.
Good night, guys.
See you for another one. Bye bye.